Hi there, and welcome to Aunt Val Has an Opinion About Everything. And today, Aunt Val has a bone to pick with Orkin. Now, I've been an Orkin customer. You can see right here, Orkin. I've been an Orkin customer for at least 30 years. And every year, I pay for a whole year in advance because I live in an area where there are a lot of pests. I don't want them in my house. I'm happy with them living outside. That's just fine. You live outside. Don't come in my house. Especially, I don't want to open a cupboard and see a bunch of roaches in my house. So for paying a year in advance, I get 12 services, and they will also come out if you have a pest emergency. But mostly it's just 12 services. And they do their thing around the house. Sometimes they come in the house and spray, whatever. So every year I pay a year in advance, and then at the end of the year, I get a bill. Actually, I get two bills. I get one for the next year, and one saying I owe money for this year. So my year in advance, it says, well, if you pay for this year in advance, you save about $25. So I say, okay, write them a check. We're good. I got my year. Then at the end of the year, I get a bill for maybe 25, maybe 17. This year it was 17, but then when I called, they said, you owe 50-something dollars. And I said, I don't owe anything. I paid a year in advance. And they say things like, well, we raised our prices during the year. Do I need to care about that? I don't think so. I paid a year in advance. I've talked to corporate about this. I've talked to the local offices. And every year I have to call and say, I don't owe you any money. And someone will credit my account. And then I get a bill for the next year, and it says if you pay this amount of money, you'll save about $25 for the year. But then at the end of the year, they bill me. So what is the point? Seems to me there's some kind of fraud or something going on, or maybe other people just don't pay attention to their bills and just pay it and say, okay, here's your money. And they make more money that way. I don't know. But it seems to me the Federal Trade Commission should look at this or something, because it's not like they're not aware. I've called them lots of times, and I've called the corporate office in Georgia. And still, every year I pay a year in advance, and then I get a bill. So I'm just saying, Orkin does give good service. I've been a customer for 30 years, but watch your bill. I'm Aunt Val. That's my opinion.